Hello, it is January 14th, and this is Barely Controlled Chaos, and I'm Jeff. Hi. So, it kind of never rains, but it pours, and I find that idiom both frustrating and absolutely true most of the time, because today is one of those days where things are going to happen, and you got, okay, I got a plan, and then one thing changes, and then another thing changes, and then 3 or 4 more things get added to it, and by the end of it, you're looking at your day and going, what the heck? What happened to my well-planned day? So we're getting some stuff delivered to the house. We bought a couple of larger items at a thrift store, and they're going to deliver them, which is great, except their delivery service basically includes a couple of older guys, and we bought big, heavy items, including a piano. And normally, specialty movers for those, they're going to come with a couple of guys. And, of course, they're coming to come with a couple of guys. They're like, well, can you have a guy or two there? I'm like, well, I'll be there. And one of my older sons will be there. But then phone conversation later, and you're like, I think he heard me say that's the best time, and that's the worst time because the older son that's going to be here is going to be going to work right at that moment. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll figure it out. But, it's just one of those things where you go, what, really? But it's... And again, like I said yesterday, you just can't let these things get to you, because if you do, you're just going to go crazy. You're going to go crazy. Yeah. So I've been thinking a lot about, trying to, as I said, one of the things I really wanted to do with this is try to find some peace. And some of that's just talking about things that are going on in my life, but I kind of wanted to share some thinking. Today's gospel reading it's the story of the leper being healed by Jesus, and the first thing he says is, if you wish it, it can be done. And I think that's a plea in that case, but a lot of times it's, thy will be done. Please, as we say in the Our Father, thy will be done. And as Mary says, behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord, but let it be done to me as you will. And so it's, in the case of the leper, it is a plea, and that's the kind of way I've been trying to approach things. Please let this happen, but your will, not mine. Or please help me with this, but adding but of course, as you see fit. And so that, for me, that's been a trying to change of focus. Does it work? I don't know. I'm still working on it. But there we go. So, since I was talking about it, let's finish with the Our Father. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. We'll talk to you tomorrow.